Ladies and gentlemen, this fight comes down to literally the last minute. I cannot stress enough how close this battle is. So stick with it today, because today we have a clash of two titans. Today we have the High Elves, clad in armor. We know them by their excellent crossbow skills and excellent spearman skills, and of course their dragons and other beasts. And on the other side, we've seen them multiple times. You already saw that magma cannon shooting. It is none other than the Chaos Dwarves. If you guys are looking forward to this one and would like to see more like it in the future, of course, let me know in the comment section down below. Hit that like and sub button. And you guys are also going to need to stick with me in this one today, because ladies and gentlemen, I hate to say it, but I think I'm getting sick again. I cannot escape the sick allegations at this point. Like, it is just reoccurring over and over and over again. I just cannot escape being sick. But anyways, let's get into this thing. So here already we're seeing that the Infernal Guard and some Infernal Ironsworn are being pushed forward because they are under heavy fire from... In the back here we have some Lothern Sea Guard, we have the Grey, and we also have some Talons of Tor Kaleda. And then on the far left flank, remember those beasts I was talking about earlier? Well, Sun Dragon, some Chariots, the Great Eagle, and some Silver Helms are pushing wide on that left flank, alongside some Ellyrin, oh, yikes, Ellyrin. I'm not even trying to pronounce that. I'm just going to keep butchering it. By the way, we have 5 units pushing on that far left flank here. But up in the center, things have already started kicking off. Some Silvern Guard going up against those Infernal Guard that we saw earlier on. Things are going to be kicking off. Things are going to be kicking off here pretty quickly and pretty violently. Both the High Elves and the Chaos Dwarves both have some very high DPS units. So this thing's going to go absolutely crazy. And hello, Regiment of Renown Iron Demon. Oh my goodness, look at this thing. Wow, absolutely crazy. We usually see an Iron Demon, but we don't usually see it as the Regiment of Renown unit. In the middle, we do see that the Lamasu has landed in the back line, trying to slow down a couple of those forward pushing units. An excellent little slowdown tactic there, because up in front, the High Elves are focusing right here. If we slow things down and we look at the grand overall scheme of this central fight, we see that the High Elves have pushed a few of their beast units, like the Great Eagle and a General over here, to fight on this far right flank. But in the center, they have full committed. We're seeing that we have the Scions of Mathlin, some Spearmen, the Puramain Company, some Phoenix Guard, and that Silvern Guard that we saw earlier, and a Noble, all fighting here in the center with missile support. On the far left, we're seeing that the Sun Dragon is dueling the Lamasu. That should be an easy win for that Sun Dragon. The Great Eagle landed on some Orc Laborers and the Hobgoblin Cutthroats. So this fight over here on the far left should be a very easy fight for the High Elves to roll that far flank. Now back in the center, we see that an excellent shot from the Magma Cannon into the Gray there really damages them. The Magma Cannon already up to 46 kills here, and just mounting. It is proving to be quite the thing to have. A shot going into the tree there, but for the most part, doing a great job at getting a ton of damage. So we have some Bull Render Centaurs also in that fight. And then back in the center, we again just see that the Elves are just in that full committal stage that we were talking about earlier. The Chaos Dwarves doing a great job at continuing to push forward here, but will it be enough? Will it be enough? They are holding. They had some Infernal Ironsworn reinforced there, and then they also have some Hobgoblin Archers now starting to lay down some Archer fire. And also Soul Blight being cast upon a lot of the High Elves there as well. And some Blunderbuss support now going in the side of the Scions there. The Scions are going to be taking lots of damage. They do not have the armor capabilities to hold against that. As you can see, they are getting absolutely butchered here. The Granite Guard Chaos Dwarf Blunderbuss racking up kills at this point, but they are being targeted down by some of those Eagle Claw bolt throwers in the back here, because that is the range capability that the High Elves can spare at the moment to try to free up those units that are being absolutely plummeted. Eagle Claw bolt throwers doing an excellent job at cutting down those blunderbuss numbers. On the far left, where we originally saw those units fighting, we do see that those Orc laborers were actually able to hold. The Sun Dragon now finally finishing off that, fighting that Lamassu, and is going to be able to deploy elsewhere. The Charioteer running down those Hobgoblin Cutthroats, trying to make sure that they do not return to the battle, and redeploy to the center. Back in the center, we're seeing that things are still going very, very well for the Chaos Dwarves. They are holding, but they are having to commit some of their units that they would like to, how would I put this? Hold for later on in the battle. Hence this Infernal Guard being committed early on in this battle. Fire Glaives, you never want to see them committed this early on, especially when they still have full ammo. You would really like to see them using as much of that ammo as possible, but not possible in this situation. On the right flank, we again see that the Infernal Guard has to commit, even though just not having that that ammo expenditure that you would like to see. The Great Eagle landed on the Iron Demon here. Sorry. Man, I am just struggling. But yeah, the Iron Demon there up to about 20 kills. Again, just continuously spraying fire here at 28 kills. Trying to take out as many of those Rangers as possible. The Rangers are a great unit to try to cut through some of these Chaos Dwarf Warriors here. The Magma Cannon going for some chariots there. Wow, the Magma Cannon taking a lot of damage. Down to 1,300 health. If I had to guess, that's the Eagle Claw bolt throwers trying to take it out. But pretty much everywhere else across the front, things are going rather well for the High Elves. The High Elves are doing a great job at continuing to hold here in the middle. The left flank did not quite go as they would have wanted it to, I will say that. But in saying that, the Sorcerer Prophet is almost dead here. The Eagle Claw bolt thrower really targeting down. There, down goes one of the generals for the High Elves, though. Let's see where the bolts are going. Are they going for the Magma Cannon? Yep, I called it. I knew it. I was like, there's only one thing that could be doing this much damage to the Magma Cannon, and it is those Eagle Claw bolt throwers. Absolutely leveling it down to 561 health, and I'm sure that that's also what's been damaging that Sorcerer Prophet there. Ooh, an excellent Magma Cannon shot. Actually, no, that's a really bad one. Trying to take out the Sun Dragon there. The Sun Dragon actually going down, fighting the Iron Daemon here. But yeah, things are going well. Things are going very, very well for the Chaos Dwarves too. The High Elves are fighting a very clean, very good battle, but they are starting to have breaking issues here in the center, and that is not where they would have liked to see that, especially because that's where they full committed a lot of their units. There is a general committed in here. I do believe that that is the Sorcerer Prophet, right? No, that's Astragoth Iron Hand. The Sorcerer Prophet was up in the sky. Astragoth Iron Hand in the fight. We'll sit here for a little bit and watch this man cook, because generals are absolutely sick to watch. I mean, you just can't really beat generals. Let's be honest. You just can't really beat the destruction and the power of generals. I mean, look at this. Just absolutely storming forward here. Absolutely beautiful. The Chaos Dwarves shattering that High Elf center, and again, exactly what they would like to see. But one thing that they hate to see is that in the back here, he's been tucked away this whole battle. We do have a full health Elven general here at 4,100 health. Has not committed to the battle yet, and the Sorcerer Prophet is almost dead, which means that it is going to be a one-on-one competition between generals here on who can stay alive longer. And Allery the Radiant is a wizard, so he's going to be able to do a lot of proxy damage. And the Sun Dragon also returning to the fight, doing a lot of range damage now at 61 kills, using some of that range capability there to absolutely demoralize the back lines. And look at this, here we go, the return of a lot of those High Elven units that broke originally. A lot of them are still doing decent in the health department, like here the Phoenix Guard still at 75 men with 48 kills. This is a crucial unit here. The Phoenix Guard, a very, very good halberdier unit. And if they can recommit to the fight here, they will be able to do a decent amount of damage to those Bull Render Centaurs because they are anti-large. So if they can get up in there, commit and hold for just a little bit, especially with fighting with that general, they should be able to put down a decent amount of damage. The Eagle Claw Bolt Thrower is now completely out of ammo back here. As you can see, they used to be right in here, but they are gone now. Here they are, committing to the melee fight now. But yeah, it's going to be a close one. The fighting has moved into the tree line here. The High Elves have returned a decent amount of units. Here's that unit that I was talking about before, that Halberdier unit. And they are, you can see, they are starting to mess up these Hobgoblins. But can they hold, and for how long? They are fighting those Bull Renders, the exact ones that I was just talking about. They are anti-large, so they are going to be able to do a decent amount of damage to them before they end up breaking the Bull Centaur Renders. Now, breaking and then charging back into that fight. I believe that there might be 2 units of them left. No, just 1 unit. But again, it's just, is it going to be enough from the High Elves? The Chaos Dwarves have pretty much all the momentum at this point in the battle. Ooh, the Blazing Beards of Bazarak there getting a nice throw. A nice flaming grenade throw there. And now charging out of the forest there, charging into some of those Silver Helms. But yeah, I just don't think it's going to be enough at this point. The Infernal Guard now pushing back into the fight against some Spearmen here. I don't see it being enough. I really don't. The High Elves trying their best to hold here, but it's just not going to be enough. Their general I was talking about. Oh, there's 2 generals. Oh. Well, things are looking a little bit better for them then than I originally thought. But they just don't have the infantry units still. The Chaos Dwarves pushing them very, very easily at this point in the battle. Yeah, it's just not going to be enough. The Sorcerer Prophet now still alive. Man, the High Elves really lost an opportunity to take out a unit here for a big morale debuff against the Chaos Dwarves here. But in the end, ladies and gentlemen, I hate to say it. You hate to see it, but the High Elves get the loss in this one, and the Chaos Dwarves take the win. If you guys did enjoy this one and would like to see more like it in the future, of course, let me know in the comment section down below, guys. Hit that like and sub button. I'm going to do my best to get healthy, but if my upload schedule does get a little bit sporadic, just know it's probably because I can't really talk that well. So, yeah, thank you guys all so much for watching. I'll see you all next time. Peace.